Just a reminder, guys, the following is being presented by EA Gamechangers, but before we get started with the episode, let's take a look at the comments from the last video. Samantha here, and welcome back to another episode of SimCity Build It Season 2, and we are back with my new supposedly dream city, but we have so long to go. But anyway, before we get started, I have a couple announcements I need to make. First of all, if you guys went back to school today, happy first day of school. My kids went off today, so that was really nice to have them start a new journey in school, I guess, so to speak. I don't know, is that what you would guys say? Anyway, and then also I want to give a special shout out to Noah, one of the viewers. His dad sent me an email probably a couple months ago, and it was during the time that I was trying to do a couple of transitional things with SimCity Build It, and I promised him that I would shout him out in a future video. And it's not that I forgot, but I didn't forget, but then I just did. Whenever I would record, I'd be like, oh, I forgot to do it. So I'm making sure to do that right now in the beginning of the video before I get inundated with things that we need to do today. So thank you, Noah, for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And there you have it. Another thing we need to talk about today is I finally connected my game to my Facebook account. Apparently I had made a Facebook account for this particular city and I just forgot, so I had to go back in my emails and figure out which one it was, and I finally got it. So let me show you guys the Facebook. If you want to add me, go ahead, feel free, spam me like crazy. I'll probably update it every once in a while with like pictures of my town, things I may be doing on the back, on the back end, on the back, behind the scenes. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'll probably update it with things I'm doing behind the scene. I will be honest with you guys, last week I called myself every single day trying to log in to get my taxes, but after the third day I started stopping. I forgot, only because we were doing so many things to get ready for today, the first day of school. So my iPad was just like pushed off in a corner somewhere, and I just kind of forgot to do it. So I did grab a couple of taxes last week, but not every single day like I said I was going to do. But anyway, let me switch over to Facebook and show you guys my Facebook account so you can go on and add me. So here's my Facebook account. Is Samantha Newland. Very easy. Newland, like Newland, Newland. I don't know. I couldn't think of another name. Anyway, my avatar is on there, and then also a current picture of my favorite part of my city, which is this little beach area, is considered the banner, I guess you could say. So go ahead and add me, and I will just add anybody who sends me a friend request. Have no issue with that. And yeah, we could become neighbors. So let's get back on to the city. All right, now that we're in my city, there's a handful of things that I wanted to do today, and you know, I'm kind of just like playing it by ear based on what's going on. I know I have an accomplishment. I've collected this many taxes, so we're going to go on and get that sim cash and have that taken care of. And then I also added a couple little, I guess, iron pieces or whatever. So definitely want to work on, oh my gosh, all of these could be upgraded today. And I also see I have some traffic issues. So let's go check that out real quick. Of course, the entrance, for some reason, people just keeps getting gridlocked right here. So I'm just going to go on and upgrade that. Eventually, I probably will upgrade all of these, but I want to work on like a mall area today. And also, I really am disappointed at myself that I haven't quite got to the landmark thing quite yet. So I really don't, well, I mean, it's making it seem like I can do a couple of things here, but wait a minute, the Tokyo Tower. Wow, that is way too big for that little entrance area, is it not? Yeah, it is way too big. But what I think I wanted to get, what is Geralda? Oh, that's pretty too. Well, darn it. I was thinking that I couldn't unlock anything, but I think what I wanted to get was this. I think I was thinking about getting the Statue of Liberty. The Empire State Building? Wow. I think for like an entrance, to be honest with you guys, since this isn't like my downtown area, but pretty much just like the entrance to like, you know, that's interesting. I don't even have Department of Culture actually placed out, but it's giving me credit like I do. You see where it says like just have Department of Culture and then you could put this down, but technically I have it, but I don't have it. Did I just find out like a little sneaky glitch? I'm kind of thinking that I did. So let's say, for example, I don't know, let's play around with this and see. But let's say, for example, you're saving up space and you don't want to have those obligatory buildings such as Department of Culture, Department of Transportation, Department of Education. You don't want to put those down, but you still want to have those buildings accessible. It makes me wonder, do I still need to have those buildings down? That is a very interesting point, because look at this. This thing is packed away. It is not out. This is it right here. It is not out, but yet it's telling me that I could place some things down. And those buildings are free as far as I can remember, right? Correctly? Let me just double check real quick. Gambling. Oh, no, that's not free. Okay, but still, you spend $70,000, you know, if money isn't an issue, of course. And you could just pack it back up and you don't have to worry about having the gambling HQ out. I wonder if it's the same thing with the education. Let's see real quick. I am going to see, because Department of Education, if I place this up, let's just put it up and just see what happens. I still have all the access. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm unlocking more stuff. I can do the high school now. Wait, does that actually say daycare for teenagers? That actually says daycare for teenagers. Okay. Anyway, so that's quite interesting. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So that's interesting. I had never realized that before. So that's something to think about. If you guys are running out of space and you really don't care so much for the department buildings, maybe you could get rid of them and just, you know, use that space for other stuff. I might try that in Harbor Hills. That might actually be a thing in Harbor Hills. Like, no kidding. Anyway, let's go on and do some upgrades here. I wish I remembered if I kept count. If I remember correctly, the duplex was the second upgrade that we did on these residences, and this one was the third. And these I want to say they're calling them lofts. I think that was the fourth, and I want to say the Luxor luxury apartments was the fifth. So I'm kind of want to play around. I really like this building, but I think I'm going to upgrade it. It was one of the ones that I said last time that I didn't mind it going to like an apartment building like this, and I kind of want to see what it's going to look like next. So let's go on and upgrade that one. If not, I still have this one over here that looks very similar. So if I want to keep a building like that, I'll just keep that one. You get what I'm saying? And it could be right off the beach, which will be really pretty. But yeah, we're going to continue just kind of slow pacing this, kind of like analyzing the buildings like we did last week. I really was intrigued by that. I don't know why, but afterwards when I was editing the video, I was like, this was kind of intriguing to kind of like see how everything happened and kind of fell into place. So for that reason, I'm kind of like wanting to go along with the same thing, just kind of like take our time or whatever, and just build a beautiful city, you know, so to speak. So anyway, we're just going to wait and see until this little blue curtain unveils. We can see what we're getting next. And again, remember guys, this property over here is considered like a higher property value, so our buildings are going to be a little bit more luxurious, a little bit more height. Okay, we got the same exact building. That's a little bit of a disappointment, but it's okay. It's pretty much even. Oh, look at the reflection of the lights though, of the windows. Oh, and speaking of which, I know someone asked me, I think it was Rory, asked me what device I was playing this on. I never mentioned that I am playing this on my iPad. Truth be told, I wish that there was a way I could have multiple Facebook accounts on my phone. The quality of the video and the picture, you know, I can get like pretty much 4K on my phone as far as footage goes. But unfortunately, because of the fact that I can only have one Facebook account tied to a city, I'd have to log in and log out every single time. So I'd rather just use a whole nother device. So I'm using my other iPad. And sadly enough, this is the same iPad that I transitioned from the tablet, the Samsung tablet that I had for my other city, which is still sitting somewhere in the cloud, I guess. It's not deleted. I still have that Facebook account. I could just log in and access it. But I just need to figure out a way to juggle 3 different cities on 3 different devices. And I just only really have 2 reliable devices, because that Samsung tablet, that's a whole nother situation, but it's low-key trash. I don't want to talk about it. Anyway. Okay, I think what I want to do is move the Scott Estate, not that. I could have swore I just hit the Scott Estate, and put him over here for the time being. I think what I'm going to do is go on and place this other apartment complex right across the street from it. It's not too different of a population boost, but I think it'll make more sense for them to be across the street from each other, and it'll just be high-rise property like on the lake, on the bridge area. makes a little bit more sense. And we're going to move Scott Escape and put him over there for the time being. And we'll just do it like that. I see right now, though, which is a little bit disappointing, I have like this little strip of land that really doesn't have any purpose. I do have this one park over here, the University Park Quad. I could put like a little strip of a park right there. So let's just go on and look at that real quick and see what I can put. Ooh, I've unlocked the reflecting pool park. What would that look like right there? I feel like that would be a good look right there. Let's just go ahead and buy it, see what it looks like. I think that'd be a good look right there. People across the street can partake of it. People right here could take part of it as well. I think that's a good look. I'm digging that. Okay, so we'll just leave that building like that for now on. If it comes to the point where I upgrade it again and it gets too tall, I'll just transition it to my downtown area. I'm not really concerned about it, but it's another little tricky thing too, guys. If you feel like you have a property value in a certain area and you're loving the buildings in that area, and just remind you guys how to do that. You want to go into residential buildings, click this little simoleon symbol, and the darker the blue, the higher the property value. And so the buildings will be a lot more luxurious, right? So if it gets to a point, and this probably is like a little tricky thing you can do too, if it gets to a point where you're noticing that you're liking the buildings in certain areas, you could always upgrade those buildings in one area and then move them to another area. And I'm sure they're not going to be downgraded. I'm almost positive, because I've never seen that happen in a game before. And I've done a lot of switching around and kind of moving buildings around and stuff like that. So I'm sure you could probably move it to another area. Like I could probably pick this building up right now and put it in this little deserted area over here, and the building will still have its high property value. You get what I'm saying? Like it doesn't downgrade just because you move it. So another little trick, if you're just loving the buildings, and you guys can see the buildings have definitely been different based on what the property value is for a certain area. So with that being said, I think I want to try to upgrade one of these guys next. So let's do both of them. As a matter of fact, let's do them both simultaneously and see what we got. But I definitely want to look at doing like, I guess, start mapping out like my little mall area this episode, and at least have a path or an idea for my downtown area. So that way when I start placing my lakes and doing more landscaping stuff, I can know where everything needs to go. I want to kind of focus on layout first and then fill it in as we go. And that's only because that's one thing I wish I would have done with Harbor Hills. But truth be told, when I first started playing in Harbor Hills, we didn't have lakes and landscaping. Wow. Okay. Wait a minute. The Sanchez estate. I am digging the Sanchez estate. Check that out. Wow. It's a really pink building. Okay, so that is a different building that we haven't got. This guy, unfortunately, we have gotten twice. And this is another thing that kind of is funny to me, that a lot of times I've noticed if the buildings are the same, they have like pretty much the same name. So Thomas Estate times 2. So probably what I will do, what did you want? Probably transportation. Probably what I'll do is move this Thomas Estate somewhere else. I probably will move it over here. Can I move this guy even though? Okay, good. Because I was like, even though he hasn't been upgraded yet. And let me move him over here. And honestly, I might get rid of it only because I really didn't want a bunch of the same buildings. But at least they won't. No, they're still kind of in the same eyesight of each other. He might get moved out altogether. Or if I have an opportunity to upgrade him, I'll probably upgrade him and leave him the same. Okay, so I think that building, if I'm not mistaken, let's go ahead and do this duplex one, because I kind of want to see what it's going to come out with. It might come like the one across the street, or it might come like the one next door to it. I'm hoping it'll be something totally different though, but honestly, it doesn't feel like we're getting like a ton of variety. This one right here is probably the most variety that we've gotten in a while, the Sanchez. Okay, so check this out. This is going to be another good example of what I'm talking about with your property values. So this area is not as a deeper, darker blue as over here. And you can kind of see, not that it's a bad looking building, but it definitely isn't as luxurious as the other ones. Seems more of a base model building. So it's Parfums Jardin. Parfums Jardin. Jardine. Jardine? Parfums is French. Jardin, I want to say, is French too. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that's about. So I don't know what we're going to do with this building. I am curious if I was to, let's see here. Let's play around with this for a second, and then we're going to move on to like the little mall area. If I put him, he was starting off kind of low key, you know, just kind of like base, whatever. If I put him over there and then I get an opportunity to upgrade him, will he be transitioned to a higher level apartment? Truth be told, this one isn't. It's a little bit darker of a blue. Of course, you can see right here, these are like super light blue. This one's a little bit darker, so I feel like it might get a little bit more luxurious as we upgrade it. So I might do that. I might just kind of transition buildings around and just move them around until we get like an even amount of buildings going on. This guy right here is also ready to be upgraded, so let's just go on and upgrade him, and then I'm going to chill with the upgrades. This guy, the apartment building, is not getting upgraded anymore, so I'm just going to X this out for now. Just chill. We're not going to upgrade you right now, so just chill. Because I'm almost positive if I upgrade him, he's going to get super tall. I'm going to have to transition him to a downtown area, and I don't want to do. Okay, so we end up getting that one. Okay, so just when I thought I may have pegged, Mayor, add some international flair. I'm trying. I would love to build you guys a landmark, which is what I was supposed to be looking at earlier when I realized that I could have landmarks without. Wow. Okay, we're still getting stuff. The Maxis Man statue. It's free. I would not put him in the middle though, y'all. I would not put. I'm gonna put him downtown when it's time. Someone did suggest to do the Willis Tower. I think the Willis Tower would be absolutely stunning, but again, probably downtown. I do not want to put that in my entrance. I do not want to put that in. You know what, guys? This is gonna definitely be. This is definitely going to be tricky because like I said, I definitely want an eye-catching piece as soon as they come in the city, but I don't want it to overpower what I have going on. So yeah, I guess you guys should probably chime in, because see, I feel like if you come in and it's like boom, Empire State Building, it's just like way really big. Another thing I can do, and I just thought about this, is I could possibly do, I just realized I'm not even facing the mic good. Okay, let's try it this way. I could possibly do a nice pretty park in the center. Something that has like I would love to do the casino park, but it's like way too small. And it kind of sets the tone for your city, like it's just going to be casinos. And I don't want it to be just casinos. The Old Palace Park is really pretty. That might be a nice entrance backdrop, but it's not big enough, I don't think. Geometric sculptures, no. The Dutch windmill, no. The Royal Garden might be really pretty as a centerpiece as soon as you come in, especially if I can build like some very interesting roads around it. So that might be an interesting piece to put right there. It's not perfectly centered, but I feel like if I demolish the roads, I might can make it work. Not really though, because it feels like I'm not gonna, it's snapping to each side and it feels like it's not gonna go in the center like how I would like it to go. I would love to get the Ultimate Mayor statue. I'm waiting. I'm saving up platinum keys in Harbor Hills to get that. I want it so badly, but I just do not have enough platinum keys. I know. And over here, I got a ton of platinum keys and don't even want it over here right now. But I'm gonna have to figure this out. I could maybe even do like, you know what? I might have another idea, guys. I might have another idea. Maybe I could do, let's see real quick. I'm just going to play around with this real quick. We'll just demolish it if it doesn't work out good. But what if I did another thing of, this is going to be weird, I think. But what if I did another thing of roads and then I put, no, this is going to be really odd. I don't think anything's going to fit in the center right there. Maybe, but it'll be like really, really small. But there is a possibility that it could, something small but intricate could fit right there. But I feel like it'll be a waste. If I did this guy, he would not fit there at that point. But I'm saying that because at least it'll be nice and centered. Otherwise, I have to pretty much do everything over again. That guy's too big. Okay. I'm almost positive the Ultimate Mayor statue. Nope, he's too big as well. I think I'm gonna buy this Plum Bob Park. I know. How much is it? Is it Sim Cash or is it keys? Where did it go? It's Sim Cash, 140. Could that be a nice entrance? You come in and it's like a spinning Plum Bob. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, post this on my Facebook page, so whenever you guys add me, you could chime in. Let me know what you think. Would that be a nice entry point? What do you guys think? I know it's kind of weird because it's like double roads and the road really doesn't mean anything, but it kind of gives like a nice backdrop, you know, just kind of like centering it. And when people come in, it's like, I don't know, they can go on either side. I don't know. I'm torn. It doesn't have to, I don't think it has to be anything super elaborate, but I definitely want it to be something that's kind of like eye-catching. Like as soon as you come in, I could buy this just for the sake of seeing what it looks like. It's 5,000. I just want to see what it would potentially look like if I had something like that there. I know I just wasted 5,000 simoleons. I did. All right, I'm gonna leave that there for now, just to kind of get you guys' take on it. But imagine if that's the plumb bob. I just don't want to spend the sim cash on a plumb bob just in case I don't like it, and then I have to figure out where the heck I'm putting it at. I'm not hating it. You kind of come in, and then I could upgrade these roads to where they're like the really nice roads, so it looks a little bit more deliberate. If that makes any sense. Or better yet, let's do this real quick. If I demolish this, could I potentially make it like this, where it'll be, hold on, let's see real quick. Oh, that might actually be something. It's weird though, because it's like, why would you have a road like this? But I'm doing it more so for the looks of it, not so much the functionality, you know, which is totally fine. So that's interesting. And then once I upgrade these roads and maybe do the ones with the trees and stuff, that might look, because right now with all these lights, it looks really congested and crazy, but it might look fairly interesting with the plumb bob in the middle. I'm really tempted to do that. Let me know what you guys think. Did I collect my taxes yet? I did not. Oh, I did. Okay. Let me know what you guys think, because I am tempted. So that'll upgrade it to a 4-lane. And then after that, I'm trying to remember how many upgrades to get to the tree ones. We'll have to play around with that and see. I mean, it's interesting when you're watching it's just the lights right now are bothering me because it's like way too much going on. It's way too busy and it's overwhelming for the little piece of structure that I just put right there. So I don't know if it's worth it for that reason, but I do like watching the cars go around because it is like a little, oh, look, there's people walking over there. Oh, where are you guys going? Are y'all going to the park? Now, if they actually go over there, y'all, I think I'm sold. No, they're just walking around. Okay. But wouldn't that be, seeing that people actually driving it? But what would be the benefit of y'all driving around it unless you just want to kind of just see? Yeah, no, I don't know. I can't believe I'm sitting here actually analyzing these little Sims. Like, are you serious, Samantha? Are you really doing that right now? Girl, yes. Or boy, yes. Whoever's watching this right now, I am. All right, so let's just go on in and start working on the roads here. I'm gonna do another straight road. Can I just go straight? Okay, good. Okay, no, I can't. Okay, let's just do it that way, and that way it can have like a little flow to it. Let's do this. I kind of want to put. I'm gonna start conceptualizing the mall area right quick. So I know I want downtown. Let me just go on and put. Okay. How about I do this? All right. I kind of want downtown to be offset in the corner, but not like smack in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like I want it to be like over there in the corner is the downtown area. So I'm just going to kind of draw an area where I might want the downtown to go. I don't want it to be super massive. I know that looks kind of crazy right now, but I'm just kind of get a feel for it. And if you guys can kind of like visualize, because a lot of times it's like, you know, you live over here and then the downtown is like nice and loud and noisy way over here in the corner. And then, you know, maybe over here I can do like a little camping area, offset against the mountains and stuff like that. So that might be something I can do. And then maybe do some like entertainment district or something over here up against the beach. So that might be something I can do. Let me make this a little bit neater because right now I literally just drew it like, wait, what is that? Can I move? Oh, wait, did I know that already? I don't think I knew that already. I didn't know you could like go over and, y'all, wow, I don't think I knew that. You can grab the flag and just kind of like trace over where you went. So if you don't like what you did, I usually always just hit X and then just try again. That's funny. All right, let me try to draw this really quickly so I can make sure I know what I'm doing here. It's going to be a decent size downtown, but it's definitely not going to be the size of like what Harbor Hills is. Harbor Hills downtown is fairly big. Alrighty, so let's go on and finish getting this really quick. And like it might change based on what we got going on as we continue this little journey, but for now it's going to be about this size. I'm thinking. So I'm just going to round it out a little bit, just so it can make sense, and then I'll demolish the buildings in between. I just kind of want to like get an idea of what this is going to look like. Now, the only bad thing about doing this for people who are just getting started is you got to pretty much have, and this is where doing this is a little bit unrealistic, but it's just more so for fun. But, you know, when you first get your town, you don't have every single piece of land unlocked. So, you know, it's kind of hard to do this planning out, but you can kind of still have a mindset of what you want it to look like as soon as you download the game, as soon as you kind of get into it, especially after you've like seen other people's towns or whatever. So that makes it a little bit easy to kind of know, you know, how you want it to look. A lot of people like to model towns, and I was reading that in some of the comments. A lot of people like to model towns after other cities, like, you know, like maybe San Francisco or like, you know, LA or New York or something like that. So if you have like an inspirational city or town, like a real IRL one, you could totally do that. And that way you can kind of like have an idea of the aesthetic that you want your city to look like or your town to look like, you know. So anyway, I know that it was something that I wanted to do a long time ago, is because when I first got in the game, I was just so focused on just building that I wasn't really so focused on like layouts and stuff. And of course, as I got further along, I did try to go in and kind of like situate things and you know, move things around, but it got to the point where I had got so far along it was hard to situate things. But anyway, we're gonna finish bulldozing some of these so we can have our downtown done. So pretty much this is going to be downtown zoned. All right, does that make sense? It almost looks like it's too big, but like I said, we'll alter it as we see fit. So which means I could probably put my mall probably right in front of my downtown area. So just kind of like giving an idea of what the buildings, the size of the buildings. I'm just going to go on and do it like this for right now, because I think the buildings, well, let's think about it for a second. I think there's one, I forget how many it is total. Let's go look and see real quick, because I think right now I have 4. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9. It's a nice uneven number. Thank you. Appreciate that. So probably what I'm going to do is do a double up road type thing. So let's put this one. I want to build some more roads. Hold on. Let's do a little bit more road here. And I've seen this in another person's town, so I'm going to try to mimic it. So we know we have 9, so I could do 4 on one side, 4 on the other, and then do a 5th, the 9th one on the edge right here. So I'm just going to draw it out just so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. And then I could probably do like this, and I'm going to put this one on the edge right here so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. So you'll have one right here, and then you can potentially put one right here, and then they'll just kind of like be centered like that. I'm gonna put this guy, I'm gonna leave that space for 1 because that'll be 4. And then I'll just build another road here and then bring it like this, right? Or should I bring it over one more? I think I might have to do it like that. And then I'll put this guy over here just to kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. So it'll be 1, 2 in those spaces, and then 1, 2, 3 over here, and that should be the 9. Right? 1, 2, yeah, so that's 5. And then what we could do, because I saw somebody else do this in their town, is do some cross thingies like it is a parking lot. Look how I could just wind that like that. Hit the O. Hit the check. Did I just say hit the O? And then I could also probably do something like this in the center. And does it look like a parking lot? Not really. It really doesn't look like a parking lot. But it's funny because I saw someone else do this and I was like, yeah, it kind of does look like a parking lot. But right now it really looks like a whole muddled mess of whatever. Maybe I didn't do it right, but now I got to go delete all of these things. Which one should I delete? Let's see here. Ooh, wait, hold on, y'all. We might have did something different here. Hold on. What? Hold the phone. Wait a minute, y'all. I think I just did something kind of different here. Let's see if I can recreate something like that. Can I really? I want this one. No, I want this one. No. Okay, I guess I don't have a choice but to get. Can I get that? No, I can't. Can I get that one? Okay. But then it's going to be the same shape. I wanted to get that one over there. Can I undo that? Too bad we don't have the undo button. Can we please get the undo button soon? Like next? Can somebody do that? Can somebody do that for me? Get them to give us the undo button. Hold on, guys. What? Now, would it be really crazy? Oh my goodness. Now the wheels are turning. If I could put a patch of trees in the center or some bushes of some sort. Where am I? Okay. And where am I? Okay, I can't put a patch of trees. Can I? Wait a minute, y'all. I have an idea. I think you guys are going to love me for this. I think you're going to love me for this. If I'm wrong, then you could tell me in the comment box that I was wrong. But I think you're going to love me for this. Okay. I'm almost positive you guys are going to be like, wow, Samantha, you are the best SimCity Build It player ever. And I'm going to be like, really? You think? You think? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's go on and get this landscape here. And I don't know, I'm not going to make it seem like I pioneered this because I don't know if anybody else has ever done this before. But oh my gosh, I could have a patch of trees in the center. Will it look like bushes though? I want to give a vibe like it's like bushes. So I don't want to do the pine because those are too tall. Don't want to do the aspen. You know what? I have never even done. I should totally do a Western type side. When I do the farm. Oh my gosh. When I do my little countryside, I'm going to put a farm. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway, let's focus. Let's focus. Oh, no, go give me that back. No, no, no. I'm definitely going to do the farm. Oh my gosh, y'all. When I do my countryside, I am going to do a farm. That is one thing that I haven't done yet. All right, let's just buy it. It's 10 sim cash. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. I'm digging it. I'm digging it, y'all. What we thinking? Are we digging it? Are we digging it? And I think if I wanted to make it symmetrical, I could probably do the same exact thing over here. So go on and hashtag in the comments, Samantha, you are the best SimCity Build It player ever. No, probably not ever, but wow. And it gave me a free tree. Look at that. It gave me a free tree. I don't even have to buy a tree. Now, the only problem is the other tree doesn't look like, the only problem is the other tree does not look like that tree. Man, okay, let's see. Is there a tree like that that I can buy? Is there a tree like that that I could buy? No, there's not. So for that reason, I probably should buy another tree. Or should I? Or shouldn't I, rather? Interesting. If I get rid of this, will a tree pop up in its place? Let's see real quick. I'm just curious. No, it won't. I could always put like a little water feature right there too, like a little pond. I'm just going to take one of the ones over here. Are these big? Or these are the big ones, I think. Yeah, those are too big. But yeah, those are too big. Okay. And I can't, for some reason I haven't unlocked this, but I unlocked the, oh, that's right. We talked about that a couple episodes ago. All right. Well, I would have loved to get a free tree, which means, guys, if I want to make this look asymmetrical, I have to not be cheap and get another tree that looks very similar. Let me know in the comment box what you guys think. Should I stick with the free tree or should I get another tree that looks the same? Or is it that big of a deal? It might not be that big of a deal. It just might not be. It just might not be that big of a deal. I'm digging it though. I am. So the only downside to it is, oh, let me think for a second. Cause I was thinking like this would make a perfect little mall area. Yeah, I think so. I was hoping that it would back up against my little designated downtown area. So I might have to shift my downtown area up a bit, or I could just start putting buildings to the back of it here. I could do that. I could do that. That might not be a bad idea. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and move the entertainment HQ. I'm just going to move it right here for now because technically it could be downtown. It doesn't have to be in my residential area. That's City Hall. This is my mayor's mansion. So let's go ahead and move that over. I probably could do like a little, we have, I don't know why she keeps telling me that. Like I have that already. I guess because I skipped a space. Let me watch this ad real quick and see y'all. All right, guys, here we go. Let's go on and grab our little prize for the day and some shoes. I have no need for shoes right now, but I appreciate it anyway. I'll probably just sell them. As a matter of fact, I probably will plop a couple things on here for whoever adds me, who gets added can kind of like come grab some stuff. I'll do it once I post the video. That way I know for sure that you guys can partake of some of the deals and whatnot. But I forgot what I was trying to say. I think this is a good look so far. I do. I think it is. Expand the mountainside and build Mount SimCity. Okay, well, we're definitely going to take care of doing the mountain stuff. Don't even worry about it. So I need to figure out too, like what I want to do with these factories. Let me go on and drop some more stuff. We kind of need, I'm going to do a couple of wood pieces and then we'll do probably a couple of plastic. Thankfully, they're not asking me for like a ton of stuff right now. It's been mostly wood and nails. So I probably won't even worry about it. So this guy right here, let me just look. I'm probably going to go and upgrade this guy because I want to see what we're going to get next. This guy, I don't have enough nails. Let's go. Oh, the mall's over here. I'm about to get confused. Let's go on and throw some building nails in there. Then we can kind of see what we got there. What are you asking for? No thanks. I need all my wood. And so I think I'm going to leave this guy because I don't have one. I have him. I do have him. Living here is going to be fun. I agree. This guy is going to be upgraded to another apartment building, and I don't know if I want another apartment building right now, so I'm not going to upgrade you right now. I'm going to stop you. Yeah, let me stop you, and then hopefully somebody else will come up as an upgrade. So this guy needs 4 nails, this guy needs 3 nails, and this guy needs 3 nails as well. Okay, so let's go check global trade real quick, and then I'll get ready to wrap up this video because I just looked at the time. I can literally play this game for hours. Who else can play this game for hours? Let me know. Let me know, because I feel like I could. All right, let's see. Hopefully Daniel has some good stuff for sale. And of course he doesn't, but I'm just going to buy everything anyway. And then also I forgot to grab my gold chest for the day. Ow, 30 sim cash. I will take it, baby. I will take it. I will take it and be excited about it. All right, so yeah, I guess we'll just work on these nails and whatnot. But this guy, you are not getting upgraded right now. I could have swore I just nexted you. Next, please. All right, and then this guy is already talking about casinos, and I got you on that one. We're going to do the casino thing. I think I'm going to go on and refresh these because that's a lot of nails. I'm going to refresh this guy too. Hopefully we'll get some new stuff. And I'm going to also refresh this guy and see if we'll get something new. And then I guess we'll just leave it at that for a while. So a couple things you guys need to look into for next episode is A, what are we putting in our centerpiece? Should I get the spinning plumb bob park? I'm kind of tempted to do that. I think it'll be really pretty. B, what do you think about my little makeshift mall area? And should I buy a matching tree or should I stick with the free tree? Don't even worry about the fact that I got how much sim cash I got, because I know you're probably like, it's only 10 sim cash. Yes. But if in situations where you didn't have that much sim cash, would you foot the bill for another tree or would you just keep the free tree? That is a good question. Look at these cars in a doggone gridlock going around my little circle. But they're hitting up the stores, that's for sure. They're definitely hitting up the stores. And also the size of my downtown. Do you think that it's a decent size for downtown? Or do you think it needs to be a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger? What's your situation with that? And my countryside will definitely be probably back here in the corner. So I might shift this up a little bit. I'm not sure, because I want to put like a little countryside somewhere. I feel like next to the beach will be kind of weird. I could always put it up here. I could put it up here by the mountains. I could and move my furnaces. I mean, not my furnaces, move my factory somewhere else. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this episode up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching and just sticking with me for all these episodes. I was just talking to somebody the other day about I have 100+ episodes with this game. How is that even possible? And I still like really enjoy playing it. It's the craziest thing. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Add me on Facebook. Don't forget, I'll put a link in the description just in case you guys didn't get it in the beginning. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.